Hello? Hello? Oh, let's fix that camera. Improved? Yeah, how we doing? Just figured this is something I could work on while we're waiting for the chunk roll. I unlocked mahogany trees in my last chunk roll stream, and I haven't done any 3-ticking with them, so now I'm 3-ticking with them. Hello, Cosmo. And hello, everyone else. Hello, Jake, Typhoon, Wifey? Axe Fairy. Hello, Clamsy. Thank you very much. Hopefully, we can get some delicious rolls. Hello, Mumdun. Done Vorka the first time? Yeah, it puts out a lot of GP. I'm pretty sure the bones are super expensive too, at the moment. Aoife. Oh, I would not have got that. Don't have any Irish in me. So I'm going to bring up my Colosseum log. It has improved. So we were in the Colosseum chunk for we were there for 10 months basically, trying to finally finish off my set of Sunfire. Then after that, from the last chunk roll stream, I had to do 16 attempts. And we got 2 more uniques. So now I've got 2 Sunfire bodies and 2 Sunfire hats. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get another completion. So the KC is still at 1. But yeah, we've got some dupes now. The dupes are here. There's another thing I've got too, which is why I'm currently mining. We picked up something rare from the Colosseum, and the rare thing we picked up from the Colosseum is, unfortunately, we got the Addy ore. So whatever chunk I roll into next, I'm still going to do the chunk roll because I committed to it before I got the Addy ore. But we're also going to do a smithing grind to turn this into some Addy stuff. But we will roll chunks as if we don't have that, and once we get a grind, that's going to be added on top. So it's a very successful Colosseuming, actually. Well, let's bring my dupe Sunfire with me so it can just chill in the inventory for one. I'll post in my Discord. Hello, Maximus. Good to see ya. So planners will be rolling chunks in about 15 minutes. I scheduled the live stream to be... I posted in my Discord originally that it would start in 8 minutes, so I'm not want to go before then. Give it a couple of minutes for people to arrive. Oh, you know what? I was getting the Sunfire out. What's the best way to line these up? Probably like this, right? Well, I think I only managed 2 attempts at Soul with the super strength. And they didn't go great. I've been a bit rusty at Soul Heritage. I need to just keep doing more Colosseum runs so that I keep getting back there and keep doing some attempts. And I think over the next week or so I'm going to do just a whole lot more jumping on my Ironman and doing some Colosseum on the Ironman, so I just get really comfortable being in the fight. Because I just haven't got there often enough recently. Oh, that just drained all my run energy. That's unfortunate. So my smithing at the moment, we're at 59. And I still need to make a decision on the adamant exactly how far I'm going. So the rule I've used in the past for smithing is that I have to smith anything that's an upgrade. And if we look at the adamant, there's really not much. We've got rune plate bodies, we've got sunfire, which is effectively rune, so even a rune plate body is not an upgrade, even though we couldn't equip it. Got a rune 2H. I don't think we can make claws. I've got a rune kite. Got a rune chain body. I did see Settled's video, yeah. The first thing that shows up as possible upgrades, I did get the bone. It was about 18,600 hill giants. Either Addy square shields and Addy throw knives. These are the first ones that pop up, because these are technically upgrades because I don't have a runes or Addy square shield already, and I don't have rune or Addy throwing knives. But also I wouldn't use these ever, so I might decide to not make them. Like if I wanted to tank while using ranged, I would use a rune kite shield probably over this. And for the throwing knives, it would be so hard to sustain. But the first thing that shows up that is unambiguously an upgrade is... where is it? There it is. 71 for adamant axe, so I'm definitely going to at least 71 smithing. Maybe 77 or 78 if it's not going to be too bad, but I might be just saying that although technically they're upgrades that I'd never use, so it's not really an upgrade. I don't know. We'll see what things look like on my next chunk when we get there. But either way, one of the things I'm going to be working on is we're going to be doing some mining and smithing. But hopefully they can go with something fun. Oh, I was too fast on that one. Yeah, the axe upgrade is going to be nice. It's unfortunate we get the axe upgrade at 99 woodcutting already. But we're not done with woodcutting, because I need to get more fire making. Like, we're only 60 fire making, so when we roll magic trees, we've got a fire making grind to do. And I need extra logs for fletching minigame and for getting 99 fletching, so there's still plenty to be done. And it's nice to finally be able to 3-tick. I'm missing a whole bunch of ticks here. I'm not particularly trying to get good rates at the moment, but it's just nice to be able to make these ores come in much faster than they usually would, because the steel pickaxe is not particularly good. I'm sad I can't smith a pickaxe upgrade, which seems like a weird thing that you can't do. Why can't you smith pickaxes? That would be like the most thematic thing to be able to smith, is you do your mining and smithing to make better mining and smithing tools. I'm going to end up with a lot of woodcutting XP. Less than some chunkers who you might you might have an inkling of who I'm referring to. But a lot of woodcutting XP. A lot of woodcutting XP. Okay, how do I show this well? Oh, I know how to show it well. We just go to full screen. Sorry, it's going to look gross for a while. Where's screen? Screen! Yeah. Hello YouTube chat and hello chunk map. You could see my Fortis Coliseum loots. It's ended up with a large number of loots at the top here, because a lot of those were wave 1s. But if we scroll down to Hill Giants, 17,551 on this tracker, with 1 curved bone, plus an extra 1,000 I think it was 1.1k on mobile. Hello, clue gear. I like your clue gear. Okay, let's put this back where it was, because I forgot that my other screen, I've got two OBSs running. One of them for recording that doesn't have my face in it. Okay, that's in the right spot now. Let's go back to the right. There we go. One of them that doesn't have my face in it to use for the video. But also we've got one more chunk task left to do, technically. Well, technically being on the chunk picker. And our task we have left to do on the chunk picker is to dig up an emerald for rumeralds. Sorry, a ruby for nope, a ruby for rumeralds. Okay, let's put on the classic fit. Let's bring the rune 2H. Oh, and let's do purple plate body, because purple... Oops. Yeah. Or spade. That's the thing I'm doing. Yeah, and a red eggs quest line to unlock smithing picks. You haven't missed the roll, not yet. I'm planning to roll in like 5 to 10 minutes. Soon. The roll has not happened yet. So let's see if I can remember the tile. When we say final tasks, it's just one task. I need to go dig up a thingy. And I think I remember what tile it's on. Because I was looking at this before to make sure I knew. Oh, I need to go into the OBS settings to line that up. Oh no. Let's keep walking down. Edit transform. Oh, and then I can move it 1 pixel at a time. Beautiful. Got it. Okay, sorry about that. I was just, my recording thing is recording a screen region, so if I move my client, I need to go and fix it. Which is a little bit of a pain, but that's okay. So somewhere out here, it's in our newest chunk, in the one with the hill giants. Oh, also, while we're here... Ooh! That was good timing. That's not the while we're here I was going to say, but we get a lamp. Look at that, Hunter XP. One more to get 39 Hunter. Cool. Hello, Lippy. Let's take a rake. Raking content. 15 farming. I had that one ready, I had it stocked up. I can now grow oak trees, so if we get a tree patch, I can put oak trees in it, and I think... this guy sells plant pots? Yeah, so we can get the pots. About to send your first colo attempt on your iron? Good luck, Matthew, you've got this. Okay, it's somewhere over here. I think it was that orange bush is the marker. Or the marker I was thinking about. Okay, final chunk task. It's somewhere around here. Not there. Not there. Maybe it was a different set of 2 bush. Maybe it was these bushes. Maybe it's this tile. Ah! Yeah, I think it was meant to be like there somewhere. Maybe I have to talk to him first. Ah, I don't know where it is. Is he like in another spot? What does Chunk Picker say about this one? Do I just like click on that task? Oh, nope, that opens up the wiki. We're gonna go back and find Rumerald. He's over this way somewhere. I know he's there. Get our run on a little bit. He's up at the, like, south of the Colosseum. We're gonna go say hi. And if he tells us to go find a thing, then we'll go find a thing. And if he doesn't, I guess we're gonna wiki it and try to figure out where we're meant to dig. But I thought that was it. Or the loading lines when you have the chunk picker, the chunk plugin on to grey out the other chunks, the loading lines are brutal. Oh, look at that. Okay, he's over here somewhere. I will come back past the raking patch for sure. I just need to talk to this guy first. Then we're going to go back and we're going to try dig again. Where is he? I could have sworn he was over here. Do you guys know how this works? I know there's a secret where you dig somewhere and you get a gem for this guy. I have not had a new PC recently. He's not here. I could have sworn he was here. Nah, my PC is super old. I don't know what I meant to do for this. I'm gonna go try one more time. I'm gonna open up a wiki tab. We're gonna have a look. Hello, wiki. I think he's moved. Because he was definitely there. I dug by the cave for him when I got south of the Fortress Colosseum chunk. And now he's in Varlamore Part 3. He lives by the gemstone crabs. Okay, I think I had the right tile. I dug on the right tile. I'm looking at this map on the wiki. And I can zoom right in. Oh, I might have been... I might have been one tile too far. The roll has not happened yet. I will be rolling in 2 minutes. That's the goal. In 2 minutes, we're going to switch over to the chunk picker, and we're going to hit that pick chunk button. Oh yeah, I was going to rake. We're going to rake some more. I think I might have just been one tile too far west. It's hard to tell on this map here. Because the bushes aren't nicely aligned on tiles. Even though the marker is definitely very well aligned on a tile. I'm on world 535. 535 is my home world. I'm pretty much always on this world, so if you want to find me in the world somewhere, that's where it's going to be. Yep, I'll give a quick rundown of all the chunks that could be rolled when we jump over to the chunk picker. After I rake this patch and hopefully dig up this emerald. Fingers crossed. I haven't picked up any of the red tokens. There is one of the red tokens that I do have access to, I think. But I keep forgetting. Because you can only get it on specific days. Hello. Walk with me. We're going to try one more time. We're going to dig at this spot, and if I don't have it, if I don't get it, then we will be moving on. And if I do get it, awesome. Yeah, there's the thieving red token. I can get the thieving red token. You pickpocket someone in one of the houses here somewhere. But you have to do it on a specific day of the week. That makes sense. Name checks out. It's got 10 in it. Oh, are you a chunker too? Oh, that is 1056, 1056, your starting chunk. Oh, I don't have the chunk labels turned on. Okay, it might be this one here. It's not that one there. Problems. Gonna dig around in a little square. I don't think this is happening. Oh my god, I found it! Okay, never mind. Okay, we got it. Turns out it was this tile right here. And yeah, the Jaguar is not happy with us. You started on Mist Rock. That's a cool place to start. Okay, let's get somewhere safe. Because I don't think here is safe enough. I won't give it a tally. We're going to just walk over to safety. Hello, hello. Alright, that'll be safe enough. Alright. Can I just reset this transform, reset. Yeah, you guys can just see the whole thing and we'll crop it down in the video. Alright, so here's our chunk picker. We have unlocked 19 total chunks, which means after the next chunk we're gonna lock one to Varlamore, but not for this one. Out of all the places we can roll, let's have a quick look at the non-Varlamore chunks. Oh, I forgot to add them before we click the roll. There they are. We can roll over to Brimhaven. That would be kind of cool. We've got the ones around Varrock. Nothing up here. Basically nothing. Nothing. 24 would be a huge grind. Because that's got Scarius and it's got Briar Fighter. And it's got some other stuff too, but I want to get this at some point so that I can unlock Silverlight. Because to get Silverlight, I have to go through this chunk. Hold on, let me put this chat on another screen. You have not missed the roll yet. Ugh, go over there. I'm just having a quick overview of the chunks, and then we're going to roll Hello, Tom. Thank you for being here. I hope I roll something nice too. And then our Varlamore chunks we can roll. We've got all along this coast here, which I think these 2 chunks have sand crabs in them. And 9 also has sand crabs. So sand crabs would be cool. I would like sand crabs. Hunter Guild. Hunter Guild would be great. The farm. I'd rather not get the farm. Because I probably, when I get the farm, I'm going to do farming for a month. And just see what I get with that. And that could, you know, that could be good, that could be bad. I don't know yet. Number 2. I don't think it's much. Quetzalcoatl Gorge. This has got a spinning wheel in it, so we can make a crossbow, I think. That would be cool. Number 10. This would be my favoritist chunk of all chunks to roll, because it's the next in the main story quest, and puts us the closest we can get to unlocking Perilous Moons. So 10 would be my pick. If I could pick one chunk, it'd be this one. Over near Tultiklan, we've got the Slutty Rainforest, which has... I think this is... Can you get into there? I don't know if you can get into there with this chunk. That's dragons. Other than that, there's not much here, I don't think. But 14 and 15 are gemstone crab locations. And gemstone crab would be great. I'd love to get gemstone crab. And then we have 2 ways to get down to Alderaan. We can get here via the ships, or we can get here via the Quetzal. And once I roll... Well, if I roll 6, then 1 gets taken away. If I roll 1, 6 will still be here. Alright. That's my brief overview. Oh, I can click the thing. Bing. Oh. It's green. Okay, now that it's green, all our chunk tasks have been done. And we're going to give it a roll. In 3, 2, 1. Where are we going? We get a nothing wilderness chunk. Is it a nothing chunk? It is a nothing chunk. Chunk Picker says so. Let's take a quick trip over there. Hello, friends. Sorry if you don't have Varrock chunks. We're going over to take a quick trip to Varrock and just take a little stint into the wilderness. Change back to game. Yeah, you better watch out. I'm coming for you. What's my 111? Nah, none of you are in danger. I can't attack you. 106 is close. But I think I'm just going to take a little baby step into the wilderness and then come right back out. Yeah, if I were to pick somewhere that I really didn't want to roll, not a big fan of going towards the wilderness. Like, that chunk in itself is not a problem. But the direction is a problem. We don't want that direction. But the good thing is, because I rolled a nothing chunk, we're up to 20 chunks unlocked, so the next one I'm guaranteeing to be a Varlamore chunk. So the next chunk roll should be cooler than that one. True, is it multi there? Are you going to steal my corrupted plate body? What do we lose? Killed by a player. Oh no, it deletes my body? You don't even get it? That's rude. I would rather not get revs. There's Let's just stay clear of that for now, please and thank you. It would have some good upgrades in it. I'm pretty sure Crawl's bow would be great in the Colosseum. Just bank? Nah. If someone PKs me for my corrupted plate body in level 1 wilderness, I think I'll be okay. Hello. Alright, we're gonna jump on Premio, head back over to Varrock. If someone has the perfect PK account to 1-tick AGSG maul me in level 1 wilderness. I think Vigorous. Vigorous? Vigorous. I think the Vigorous chain mace is significantly better than a rune mace outside of the wilderness. I think it's about a dragon mace. But I'm not sure on that one. It's definitely better. Like, super not keen to get revs, but it does have upgrades. And we like upgrades. Not upgrades from this chunk, though. Is this the right one? This is the right one. Oh, what was the number on it? 13111. So I can do the thing on the edge where we go like... Gotta prepare it in the plugin. Does that put my hands up? No, that just shakes my head. Donk, ow. Region locker, there it is. And 13111. Here we go. Clear the darkness. It didn't do it. Do I have to go back? I think I just unlocked a random chunk. Do I put a comma after it? Comma. No, why is it not doing it? Do I have the wrong chunk thing? Okay, I'm just going to use the map for it. We'll delete that. Unfortunate. Boop. There we go. Oh no. Die. What? Where's my attack options? Oh, it's on left click attack. It's not letting me do it. Unfortunate. Well, this is nice. Is there a skull in this chunk I can pick up? I seem to remember somewhere around here there's a skull. Is it in the next chunk over? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't think we get anything here. Well, that was cool. I'm glad we unlocked this chunk. Let's go back to the chunk picker and get another one. Just gonna get out of the wood. We're just gonna jump over the ditch for now. Oh no, people were fighting up there. I want to go view it. I don't know where they went. That's okay. All my Black Knight is still marked from the Black Knight grind. Okay, back to screen. Sorry, I missed a bit of chat there. Just gonna quickly catch up on what people were saying. Basically a crushed dragon scimitar. Nice. Yeah, I know I can unlock chunks on the map. I just like it when I put it in the plugin and I can see it like full screen appear. It's nice. I've done it before, I don't know why it didn't work then. Okay, let's go and let's unlock another chunk. So if you see, if you bring your attention down here, we've got 20 unlocked chunks, and one of the things I did to make sure that we are maintaining a good amount of Varlamore rolls is every time this is divisible by 5, we're going to guarantee a Varlamore chunk roll. So we're just going to do all those ones, we'll come back to them later, and we're going to roll a chunk over here somewhere. So this one now is a guaranteed Varlamore one, and then after that there'll be 4 universal chunk rolls. Okay, so the chunk map has not changed in the slightest, except for the next chunk roll there'll be more wilderness on it. Here we go, picking another one. In 3, 2, 1, 0. We got the aqueduct. I think that's not. There's willow trees there. I don't think I had willows before. Alright, let's head back to Varlamore. Oh, you guys made such nice shapes. It's another nothing chunk though, really. I guess that means we just get to expand our map quite a bit. I can restore my prayer there. That could be useful. I've got really good prayer restore. I've got a full stat restore by just teleporting to the Colosseum with a dueling ring. And then when I come back from that, like, I just go in, I forfeit the run, full stats. It's really nice. I think for my mining, I'm going to use that to reset my run energy. Seeing as I basically have endless rings of dueling, I can make as many of those as I like. I've got like 200 of them in the bank or something like that. Okay, I'm going to try do it with the plugin on the sidebar thing again this time, and hopefully it works. Let me just go and mark on the map my new... Oh, not that one. Rollable chunks over there. We got the ugly arrows for the Varlamore house thieving. I want to turn that plugin off. Varlamore house thieving. There we go. Oh, still got an arrow. Interesting. If I get Huey, that would be nice. Huey would be a nice grind, I think. For this account. Oh, going the wrong way. It's up. It's up. This is the farming chunk. That up there. I don't know how far north I have to go. Did I mark one incorrectly? Oh, I did. Good spotting. Okay, the aqueduct. Hello, Fortis Aqueduct. Region. Locker. 6193, apparently. 6193. Enter. Not enter. Click back. No. It's just not working. I wonder why. Or maybe the chunk IDs have changed somehow. Oh. Boop. Beautiful. We have willow trees. Willow trees is good. We've got a shrine of Ralos. There's a giant spider, which showed up on the chunk picker. I don't think I'm going to count that as a chunk task, but it is a thing we're going to do. Oh, I didn't want... Come on, Rune 2H. There we go. I guess chunk task completed. Now that we have spiders here, I guess if we get Slayer, that lets me do spider tasks. Let's go bask at the Shrine of Ralos. Oh, we can drink from a bird bath. That's great. Let's do that. Everyone can refresh their hearts. Hello, Dogi. Or Doi? Do you like to pronounce the G? Yeah. Damage. And over here there's fishing. If it's be river fishing, yeah, I've already got that. We've got that in... Which me who's it? We've got that in Taltik Lan. Okay. Yep, I think that's that for this chunk. What a beautiful scene. What a nice place to be able to come and roll chunks at. Okay, let's switch back to... Oh my... This streaming thing is hard. It is a useless chunk. But it does things to the chunk map, and the chunk map... That's good. Because... I can't roll Proud Spire. Yeah, I can't get there. You can't cross the river. Alright, so now I could roll this chunk here, number 17. And number 17 is a good chunk. Because it's going in the direction I want to go. It's not necessarily, like, it doesn't have anything important in itself, I think. Or I killed a spider. Okay, let's go and re-unlock the rollable chunks over here. We had that one. All the delicious wilderness ones. There we go. Okay, so we've got a lot of map. We've just sort of expanded a little bit and got more possible rollable chunks. Nothing particularly important or new has shown up on the chunk picker, I don't think. But let's go again. Okay, third chunk roll of the session. In a 1, a 2, a 3, a go! Hunter Guild! Yes! Oh, that's what we like to see. Yo! Oh, look at this wonderful line of people. Thank you for being here, everyone. We got the Hunter Guild. I'm hyped for that. That is such a cool chunk. Okay, so we have to go unlock that on the map. Let's mark that one as possibly rollable. Here it is. And we can get there via the Quetzal. So we're going to jump back into the center of Fortis, and we're going to fly down there. That is moths. Yeah, I don't actually know what that's unlocked. It might not have actually unlocked anything because I can't train Hunter. Yeah, I think you need 48 Hunter or something to actually use things in the Hunter Guild. And unfortunately, we've only got 38 Hunter, and I don't have a Hunter training method. Mixed hide at some point, yeah. 46 Hunter, yeah. So I can't actually use the Hunter Guild yet. Because there's just nothing I can do to get my Hunter up. Oh, I need That's a good point. Remind the chunk picker of my hunter level. Have I done that? Is it manually add to my chunks? No. It's... settings. It's not settings. How do I do that? Chunk rules? Show detailed rules. Miscellaneous? No. Sorry, I stopped walking. Okay, Renu. Renu, please take us down to the Hunter Guild. Here we go. Whee! Ah. Now that's a beautiful chunk. Have a look around the outside first, and then we'll go inside. Oh, I've got the sunlight moths all marked. Let's just untag those for now. Untag all, because I cannot catch those for quite a while. What level is it to be a hand? Those 75. Yep. We'll not be doing that. Activity info? Ah, I see. Hunter... Current hunter level 38. Save levels. Yeah, nothing. Still nothing, unfortunately. What else is around here? There is snake. And that's about it. Oh, I ran out of hearts. Didn't bring my prayer gear. Yeah, there are technically ways I can get Hunter XP, but for now I'm just going to lamp it. And I'm going to keep lamping it. If I can lamp it to 55, I unlock actual Hunter training. So that would be really nice. But I'm not committing to that, or trying to get more Hunter for now. But this is a really good chunk. I am so happy to see that. Alright, let's just have a look around. Let's try trade people. Ah, 46 Hunter. We're on world 535. Fur clothing? Nope. Trade? Nope. Free needle though. Yoink. Just have a quick trip upstairs. Is this where the thing spawns? Was it? I think this is where the wine spawns, right? If I wait, is it going to show up? Is there someone hopping through collecting the wine? Or is it just not here? Am I in the wrong spot? I'm probably in the wrong spot. Or maybe it's up further. Surely. Oh my god, there it is. Wine. Plus wine. Okay, cool. We got the famous Hunter Guild wine. What else we got here? We've got a bucket of water. Wow. Ink buffalo. Oh, we've got the iron knives. Super useful. Just stealing all the Hunters Guild stuff. Can't use the bank, but we click the chest. Nice. Put the stuff that we yoinked in the bank. There's capybaras over here, but let's have a quick trip both down and upstairs. Let's go up the rope first. There is grain. Plus 1 grain. Nice. I'll get a whistle from you at some point. Just not yet. Let's go downstairs. Oh. Okay. Let's not go downstairs. Oh yeah, 46. Is 46... What's 46 actually going to unlock in terms of training methods? What's around? Because I still don't... I get the hunter shop here. Oh, it does! You're right. That's good, actually. That brings us a lot closer to be actually having hunter unlocked. If I get to 46, we'll be able to train that. Okay. Let's head back over to the chunk picker. And that chunk was nothing. Which is unfortunate. But also that's such a good chunk to roll. Now we only have to get up to 46 hunter. Because then we can unlock the shop and I have access to like hunter things. That's going to be really good. Okay. We can roll again. A fourth chunk roll. Hello, Chunk Evil. We just got the Hunter Guilds. We got the Fortis Aqueduct. And we got this random wilderness chunk right here. Alright, we're going again. Chunk roll. Auburn Vale. Awesome. Oh, that's a good point. It had a question. It's calculating. I don't think there was anything. I did look around everywhere. Oh my god, it says a lot of things. Why does it say so many things? I can't do all these things. What? That showed up so much stuff. I couldn't do anything there. I'm confused. Why does it think I can do that? No one talks to me there. Oh, right. So the entire chunk means upstairs and downstairs, does it? Connected areas. Hunter Guild basement. How do I fix that? Don't know. I'm very confused. Activity info. View methods. What? I can't do these things. Settings. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hunter. Just unselect it and reselect it. Oh, so turn it off. Hit a calculate tasks. Oh, I'm going to need to unselect this. Oh my god, this is so... I'm going to unselect that. We'll come back to that. That's what I rolled. So calculate tasks, it should say everything's done. Okay, we'll try that again. That one, calculate tasks. No current tasks. Wait, is there Hunter available up here? When I unlock this one and hit calculate tasks. Oh, so it's the Auburn-Vale chunk. The Auburn-Vale chunk has unlocked something that I don't know. Oh, a random person came by. Okay, there must be... That's the wrong one. Stream. Okay, there must be something that's in Auburn-Vale. Because we just unlocked Auburn-Vale, and it made Hunter Guild stuff show up. And I don't know what's here. Wait, no. Can I get there? I don't think I can get there. We'll have a look soon. Wait, could I have access to the shop? No, I didn't have access to the shop, did I? But are we... Oh, Ruby Harvest, that's the low-level butterfly. Okay. Renu! Sorry, I'm running now, I'm excited. Take us up to Auburn-Vale. Okay. The music here is so good. We've got maple trees. Maple trees are new. I'm going to go very slowly look around the place and see what's here. Ah. Oh. I do love this music here. Okay, nothing up in that one. Is that a ferret? It's a raccoon, apparently. Hello, raccoon. Oh, we've got a belladonna patch. What level is belladonna? Special. 63. Okay, that's not happening. And I don't think I can make any totems yet, because I need to do the quest for that first. Can I cross this log? 45. Oh, I definitely saw a butterfly down there. Is it going to be really awkward on the chunk border? It might be. It's a beautiful log. There was a red butterfly around here somewhere. Do you see it? I don't quite see it because everything's dark. There was a ruby harvest by the belladonna patch, was there? Okay, let's run back up. It's so hard to see butterflies. They're so small. Was it up here? Looking. It's in the middle. Oh! It's right there. Someone else caught it. Oh, there it is. Catch ruby harvest. Swap left click, catch. 24 hunter XP. Hunter training. Spam click. We can train Hunter like for real train Hunter. Okay. Good spotting, whoever saw that. That is wonderful. Okay. That's a big hunter grind. We are about to do a lot of hunter. Holy. It's not a pet grind. Like, I can't do hunter rumors because I'm going to get locked out of them instantly. But I am going to need to do Moonlight Antelope. And it's going to unlock a lot of things. That's actually a crazy chunk. Yeah, I'll have Moonlight Butterflies. That's like infinite prayer. That's really nice. Yeah, I'll be able to get some of the mixed hide. I mean, if you can reset all the rumors and I can get guaranteed rumor completions, I'll go for the pet for sure. I don't think you can. Okay, let me just reset my XP tracker. Reset all. Catch a ruby harvest. Add to canvas. Oh, clicked on the wrong... There we go. Let's see what XP per hour this is. I can't make a hunter's sunlight crossbow because I need the hunter's crossbow to do that, I think. And I think you can only get that in Yennel. I haven't explored the rest of the chunk yet. I do have a pestle and mortar. Yeah, I got a pestle and mortar in Tultik Lan. So I'll be able to make the moths into 2 doses. So that's going to be really good. I can bring way more prayer into the Colosseum now. Yeah, that's definitely Colosseum upgrades and a huge hunter grind. And I'm going to do the smithing grind I mentioned before. We're going to smith some adamant as well. So I've got a lot of stuff to do in this chunk. A lot of stuff to do. This is going to be a big one. So it's looking like the XP per hour is like 16k XP per hour for this one butterfly. That's like 1,000 times my previous hunter training methods. Yeah, if I can actually do all the rumors, then the food is going to be so good. Yeah, I can switch to Pyre Foxes. Absolutely. And then I'll be able to switch to like Sunlight. There's so much stuff. I've had access to hunter creatures, I just haven't been able to catch them until now. Let's get one more hunter level. And then we'll go look at the rest of the chunk. Yes, I have more methods I unlock on the way. This is not the only hunter method, don't worry. It's not going to be sitting here foot pedaling a ruby harvest. I don't have a foot pedal, but if I had to, I probably would get one for this. Okay, that's such a cool chunk. I'm really happy with that one. And I don't even know what else is there. Just the fact that this one butterfly is huge. Oh, that's going to unlock so much stuff. That's crazy. And I'm going to get access to pretty much all the overworld implings. Right up to dragon. I probably won't go for lucky implings. But when I see any high level implings on the overworld, I'm going to be able to catch them. Yeah, lamping might be back on Slayer after this. That's a good point. I definitely don't need to lamp Hunter anymore. I just got way more XP than a Hunter lamp. A hunter lamp's like 15 butterflies or something. Yeah, they have that with lots of stuff in Varlamore, is that all the NPCs have unique art for them. It's really cool. If I go to 99 Hunter, I'll be able to catch Luckies, but I don't think I can get Impling Jars. I'm also not really going to be hunting overworld Implings, and I don't do Puro. Wait, you don't need the jar, you can just use a net, that's a good point. No, I was wrong on that one. I definitely don't need to lamp construction, I can just train construction. I don't have access to easy attack pots as such, but I've got lots of attack pots because when I get maze random events, I just sit at the chest and open the chest for an hour, and that's supplied all my attack pots for the Colosseum. I'll go look at more stuff soon. I just want to finish this hunter level. I want to get 40 hunter. And then probably off stream, maybe on stream a little bit, we'll train up some more hunter and go unlock that hunter guild. Depends how long we're going today. Yeah, so there might be a better way to get hunter, not hunter, attack potions soon. Oh, I think I've got a hunter boost somewhere. Oh, ruby harvests are attack pots. That makes sense. Yeah, so it looks like I will be able to catch lucky implings. That's kind of fun. If they're super attack pots, then the ruby harvests on their own are an upgrade. That's cool. Yeah, it's Puro, but I don't have to go to Puro. And that makes it a lot more fun, because that place sucks. Yeah, sunlight moths are really nice. But if I can do hunter rumors, which would be crazy, that would be so good if I could do hunter rumors. If I can do hunter rumors, I'll be able to get moonlight antelope, which would be just that's such good food. Yeah. Man, this has unlocked so many things. Hunter rumors is a magic short bow. That's gonna be so nice. Oh, I'm so keen for a magic short bow with rune arrows. I'm gonna do so much damage. You can hunt the antelope without rumors, but you can't cook them until you do rumors. It's possible, Canucks. Like, this has big upgrades. And it might be enough that I can realistically get fairly reliable Colosseum completions. It's possible that this has done it. This chunk is really good. In combination with the Hunter Guild. The Hunter Guild into this is so good. It's crazy how much that's unlocked. Just from this one red butterfly in combination with the Hunter Guild. Yeah. Like, my current ranged gear is studded. I'm gonna go from studded and a U short bow to an MSB with mixed hide. Yeah, this is a long chunk. Like, this is not going to be done soon. I will not be chunk rolling anytime soon. But it's so good. I'm so happy for it. Like, this is exactly the sort... I didn't even know this was going to be this good. I had no idea. I thought this was just going to be a nice place to hang out and do some fletching. You got your first quiver today? Congratulations. That's great. Such a good feeling getting that. You're most welcome. Yeah, this is a pretty chill start. Getting this up to 45... or no, 44, and then I can get the wine for a +1 boost to catch the next butterflies, the black warlocks, and then up to 46, then I can enter the hunter guild. Really not bad. We're not going to sit with this butterfly forever though. We're going to get this level. It's getting close now. I have an enormous amount of tips for someone getting their first quiver. So many that I made a guide for it. If you look on my channel, there's a Colosseum guide. That contains all my tips for the quiver. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just reading chat and thinking about stuff and leaving my mouse there and just clicking. It's quite a bit of clicking. No, I've got the bar in Fortis sells the wine, which is the hunter boost. I don't know, Carson. I was under the impression that I would get locked out of rumors, but the chunk picker is saying I'm not getting locked out of rumors. And people in chat have been saying that you can reset them somehow. I don't know. Like, if you were just to ask me, would I get locked out of hunter rumors? I would think yes. Yeah, the hunter boost is in the downstairs bar, but there's another hunter boost that I can get from the pub in Fortis. Well, I mean, I'll go find out soon enough what the rumors are happening. My best food currently is tuna potatoes, which is really good. If I can unlock moonlight, cooking moonlight antelopes, then moonlight antelopes are going to be the best. Yeah, that's what I thought, Foxlorry, was that I would end up at a point where I just can't complete whatever they're asking me to do and I get locked out. But once we get there, we'll go figure it out. That's all I can say. We're going to try, we're going to do some research. Haven't done that yet. The first thing to do is get to 46 Hunter. And the actual training is going to be fine. Oop. Move my mouse. There we go, 40 Hunter. I can place 3 traps. Nice. Alright, let's explore more of the chunk. We've got a citizen. Let's go upstairs. The letters for the quest, I think. There is +1 potato. That's huge. Changes everything. Okay, onwards. The maple trees might be my best, and they're right next to the bank. That might be my best AFK woodcutting. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Look, bank maple, that's really good. That's better than my yew trees for sure, I think. What do we have in this shop here? Stuffs. I have access to construction, and in my house I can get milk out of my... larder, and then I can churn it myself outside of Varlamore to make butter or cheese. So yes, I can get cheese and butter. It's horrific, but I can get it. I don't think the moths are better than potions, but they're way more accessible. And that matters a lot. Yeah, that's a good maple tree. Oh, this chunk would be cool. But then, can't think about that chunk yet. We were so far away from a chunk roll now. Yeah, totems need the next chunk over, so unfortunately I can't do totems. Did I already go up here? I think I already went up here. Yeah, but I think even, like, a 2-dose moth compared to a 4-dose potion, there's no way the moth's better than the prayer potion, right? But I can bring as many of them as I want in, and I don't need to worry about it at all. Yeah, so I think it's just the AFK maples here, really. And Hunter. Yeah, so what level do I need to catch black warlocks? Butterflies. 45. So we need to keep training up until 45 with this ruby harvest. Moonlight moths are not the thing that wouldn't make the Colosseum better. I don't think the Moonlight moths are even an upgrade for the Colosseum. They're just really convenient prayer restore, which is really nice. I missed admiring a log. I'll go admire the log soon. Yeah, outside of Tul Teklan there are black warlocks. I haven't been able to catch them yet, but I will be able to soon. Yeah, I'm only 5 levels away, and that's going to be like 2 to 3 hours here. That's chill. Yeah, I'm 61 prayer though. Moths are not better than prayer potions for me. The prayer potion is significantly more prayer. But I've been really stingy with using prayer potions because getting them is a nightmare. Moonlight moths, I can just spam catch them. Like, if I'm trying to bring in my best stuff for the Colosseum, the Moonlight Moths don't help at all. But it's just the training hunter and the things I get access to from the hunter, which very realistically, the biggest thing from this is going to be a magic shortbow. I'm going to be able to use a magic shortbow with rune arrows. That could be really good for a lot of stuff. And I might be able to pick up some mix. I don't know what I actually need to get the mixed hide. I know you need to get some furs or something. Yeah, the ranged gear is by far the biggest upgrade. And I get some melee strength too, if I can make... I don't know what pieces of mixed hide I'm going to be able to make. I don't think I'll be able to make all of it. So I should be able to complete Hunter Rumors and get magic logs from them. And if not, I'm going to be training a crap load of Hunter, and I'll be able to catch a couple of nature implings as I'm running around. It is indeed a mix of hides. Yep. So I guarantee this chunk I'm gonna have a magic shortbow. And what else I get is going to vastly depend on how many Hunter Rumors I can do. Which I don't know. I should be able to get everything for mixed hide armor, you reckon? I mean, that would be great. Mixed hide armor's really good. I don't know which pieces of mixed hide armor are to use, though. I mean, I'll definitely bring the top, the body, the boots. And then the capes is the other part. Would I use the cape? What farming patches do I have? I have the hardwood patch at Frog Quest, and this belladonna patch right beside me now. Sunlight antelope fur, I'll be able to get that. Fox fur, should be able to get that. Jaguar fur. You're right, I can get all of that. Cape is strength bonus, probably good then. What do you need for the cape that I can't get? Why no raking content? Sure. Why not? Oh, I've got a rake in my inventory already. Yeah, no access to fruit trees yet, unfortunately. Yeah, chances are I'm going to get a couple of dragon imps. Like, I'm going to be just hanging out in the world quite a lot in places where implings can spawn. So it's going to be... Yeah, I think Shoot is a little bit behind on the stream. He certainly realized before I did. You're right, there was a jaguar attacking me before, right? That drops jaguar fur. So I should be set for full mixed hide by the sounds of it. There are, the red spiky vambraces will be like a step along the way that I'll probably end up getting. Eclectics are really common spawns, so while I'm training Hunter and I'm just out in the wood, I'm going to run past Eclectics and I'll catch them. And for sure, I'm going to end up with red spiky vambraces. But we might get the whole way up to combat bracelet in this chunk. Who knows if I'll stay for that though, that's so far in the future now. We've got a lot of hunter to do. Yep, cape will be fine, I'll be able to bring that. So chances are we'll be bringing in the mixed hide cape and the quiver. That's crazy, they don't have a cape switch. Oh, I'm gonna have to do so many DPS calcs on things. It might be that I'm switching to doing a lot of the Colosseum with ranged mainly. It's going to be very expensive, because the rune arrows are not cheap. And a lot of them are going to despawn. That's going to be gross. But anytime I'm ranging things, which I definitely do pretty frequently in the Colosseum, the magic shortbow. Cannot wait. I can't do Mastered Rumors, because for Master Rumors you need the quest. Oh, negative crush bonus, yeah, oh. That's not going to be worth. Crush bonus is going to be really important. But if it's got strength bonus, it might be good on some things. I don't think the poison matters at all. Oh, more raking. Wonder how many weeds we're going to manage to get if I keep that up. Cape doesn't have negative crush bonus. There we go. Okay. Wonderful, I'll be using that mixed hide cape, then we'll definitely bring that in. So what do I lamp now? Slayer is the obvious choice. Does this log over here give agility XP? Mumnoon, can you just jump over to that log and tell me if it gives agility XP when you go over it? We've got someone on the mission, we'll find out soon. It does. Nice. Yep, Mumnoon's checking right now. 20? Okay. That's like as much as a ruby harvest. That's an option then. 45's a long way to go. But agility is definitely on the menu. Slayer's obviously also still on the menu, but to unlock the Antler Guard, which is what I'd really be lamping for, that's very far away. It's very far away. And 19.5 XP both ways. That's kind of reasonable. In terms of shortcuts. Agility's just good for getting around. It doesn't unlock anything like specific at the moment. But if I'm doing hunter rumors, for example... yeah, exactly. Kinda reasonable indeed. If I'm running around doing hunter rumors, having more agility is just really good. It's going to be more run energy. But it's pretty far away. I'm already doing a smithing grind this chunk. So I don't know if careful is the right word. I'm on world 535. You need Slayer XP for Varlamore quests, but I've already lamped to 48 Slayer. 48 Slayer lamping has been done. Yep. Those 128 days. That's a lot of lamping. I think you can exclamation mark map in the chat and Nightbot should... give you my map. Rune bar would not be a rune crossbow. No. Hello, Harry Larry. Because I don't have crossbow string. Yes, 92 cookings only if I don't get stuck on rumors, you're correct. Which I might get stuck on rumors. I'm not sure how that's going to work. We're just going to go and do things and figure it out. I'll do research once I get there so I don't get griefed by my own lack of research, because I think I might be able to grief myself there. No, I can get sinew, I just can't string it into a bowstring. Oh, there's 41. I don't have a spinning wheel, and the closest spinning wheel is... I think at the next chunk over. I thought there was a spinning wheel here somewhere. There's a spinning wheel. Kitskali Gorge. I can't get the Sunlight Hunter's Crossbow, unfortunately. That's the, like, method for resetting to novice ones, but I'm pretty sure novice ones, I'm going to have a lot of ones that I can't do. So it sounds like I'm going to get locked out. You can get the meat from the hunter creature, and you can use it to make, like, hunter potions, but you can't cook it without doing specific amounts of rumors. Yeah, because I think if you reset it, you have to do the one you reset to. And that's just not going to fly. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get locked out of rumors. Maybe immediately. Maybe I get to do a few and actually get some loot. I don't know. I have to do a novice rumor first? Ooh. There's a good chance I'm not going to be able to do rumors then. And that would suck. It wouldn't suck that much. I've already unlocked Hunter. I'll be able to get so many things. One room into Cats and Pet? I hope so. That'd be nice. It'd be very nice if they moved that Hunter's Crossbow. I would love to have access to that. You do not have to do a novice rumor first. The conflicting information of chat. There's definitely going to be a whole lot of trying things when we get over there. We will get to the truth. You don't need to do one. Okay, most people are saying don't. Cool. That significantly increases my chances of getting a successful Hunter rumor. So I should be able to try each rumor once. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't reset until I can do elite rumors. So I should get the Hunter level to go for elite rumors, and then try do each master for as long as I can on that master. And then when I run out, try reset it and cross my fingers, and at that point I'd probably get stuck. So that's level... so I can't do master tiers, so that's level 72. So I probably shouldn't take a Hunter rumor until I have level 72. Oh, but I should also check what levels you unlock different tasks. Because maybe some levels are going to unlock extra tasks which are not doable, and some that are doable. Don't I need the soundtracks unlocked from... Confused as to what you mean by that. You reckon wait for 75 for Sunlight Moths? That might be a good idea, yeah. I think what I might do is jump on my Ironman and reset it and just try some different things. Actually, I need to do it on an account that doesn't have At First Light done. I've got an account like that. I'll be able to test it before we try it. I think I'll be testing it on an alt account and seeing what it's like. 10.5 is correct? Cool. Yeah, I don't have Eagle's Peak, so it's not going to give me any box trap tasks. I'll definitely have back-to-back rumors on so that I can get, if I get something doable, that it stays very doable. Yep, no Herbie. Yeah, there's a good chance. So, from the information I'm getting from chat here, there's a good chance I'll be able to do some rumours, and then I'll probably get locked out after a few. But I should definitely look into level thresholds. To figure out what my best chance to get as far as possible is. Maybe Ion Cannon, but I can't do Master Rumors because Master Rumors require the quest. That one I'm pretty sure I know. I will only be able to go up to Elites. Which I'll have a look at all the tasks lists soon and do some stats on what the best level is to take each rumour so I can get the best chances at them. There's a good chance that it'll be after unlocking Sunlight Moths for sure. Sunlight Moths will be good. And I should look at what the loot sacks contain, see if there's anything that would be really particularly nice to get. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that. If I get locked out of rumours, I get locked out of rumours. For now. I have no idea, Daniel. I didn't know that was a thing. The good thing is we've got a lot of time to figure out what exactly is going to be happening. This chunk is not going to be a sprint. They did patch whatever that was. Good, I guess. I'm getting 82 XP per hour in farming at the moment. That's huge. Adept at 57. That makes sense. Yep, that checks out. That'll be pretty easy to get to. Get to 46. Get the shop. Buy a whole bunch of butterfly jars and then start catching and banking attack and strength pots, basically, so I can use them wherever. That's going to be so good. Your chunks a marathon too? Turns out a lot of chunks are like that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to catch a couple of overworld implings, for sure. I think there's a good chance I'm going to farm out ninja implings for Rune Scimitar. Because that would be a really nice melee upgrade. Musical yawn. Yeah, I have a tendency of doing that sometimes when I can't help but make a nice big resonant sound and there's music going on in my head. I just kind of make it reasonably in tune. This is a chill grind right now. And we're already pretty far through it, honestly, because I only have to do this until 44? 44. No, 46. I do need to do this to 46. How am I feeling about this chunk versus other ones I could have rolled? Pretty good. In my, like, list of top chunks, it's not the top one. But it'd be in the, like, the top third, maybe. It's very good. It's going to be long, there's going to be a lot of hunter to do. But the stuff I get from it is great. I'm excited to get access to the Hunters Guild store. To be able to take all these attack pots and put them in the bank. That's going to be wonderful. Not that I was particularly skint on attack pots, but now I'm going to have a much easier time. Teku Salamanders would be useful to me once I get Swamp Tar. Which I currently don't have access to, I don't think. I haven't seen it anywhere. Because I don't have the ammunition for them. But if I get the ammunition for them, I'm pretty sure they'd be useful. I'm not sure exactly where or why, but that sounds like it would be useful. What was I looking for? Butterfly net, yeah. Yeah, so I need to go to 46 to unlock everything at the Hunter Guild. And once I get 46, then I can come back. Yeah, you definitely get it in Moons. At Perilous, if I get Perilous Moons, I'll definitely unlock the Salamander, but at that point, I get Moons Armor, which I'm pretty sure is going to be significantly better than the Salamander pretty much everywhere. Let's move some things around on my screen. Like having... It might have some uses on the magic setting. But I've got Death Rune spells. Probably not useful on the magic setting. If there's another way to get Swamp Tar nearby, possibly. I think it's unlikely to become useful. Yeah, Moons would obviously be insane. That was... Getting to Moons would have been my top roll. Like, if I were to pick one way to roll, it would have been over to the Tiamat and then down to Moons. That would be my #1 choice of any rolls. Didn't get that, unfortunately, but it's not that unfortunate, because this is really good. Especially once I get past this initial just catching this single butterfly. Oh. I am yawny. I need to make a coffee soon. And good thing I'm going to be able to make another video now that we've got these new chunks. Happy with that. I'm also looking forward to me getting moons. This just put moons back quite a long way. Because this is going to be a long chunk. Yeah, this particular moth here is 13.3k XP an hour, it seems. Which is, you know, that's not a big XP rate, but I don't have to do it for that long. Like, to get to 46, that's going to be... like, between 2 and 3 hours? I think the Teku Salamander is only really useful for the combat achievements where you have to use a salamander. I don't think it's actually useful as an actual thing. And for people doing snowflakes and, like, doing something from scratch achievements because it's super cheap. It is a tribrid weapon. I just don't know where that matters. Yeah, it's definitely noticeably better than the blacks at 42. They do look silly. I've seen people using them for PKing too, because you can't tell what style they're attacking with. Which is so dumb. It would be fun to get a salamander and use it on this account. Mostly for the memes. I think if I got good gear, I'd probably have to do a meme run of the Colosseum where I do Soul Herod it with a salamander. That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. Though I think in this chunk, there is going to be a really high likelihood I get another Soul KC. We did not roll fletching because the fletching requires the next chunk over. It requires this chunk. This chunk actually unlocks Hunter. This is the Hunter chunk. Yeah, the main thing I need to be able to beat Soul Herod again is just a little bit more practice on Soul. I'm very confident I'll be able to get to him again, because I've had a lot of practice at the waves recently, but I've only done... in the last few months, I've only done like 2 Soul attempts, and they weren't long either. And one of them was on stream, which added extra stress. So I didn't perform very well on that one. And the other one before that, I was just... yeah, not in practice. So I'm gonna put that guess out now. I think I'm gonna get another Soul KC this chunk. I'm not committing to it. I just think I will. It might be my best magic weapon, but when I'm using magic, like, I've got Death Rune spells. Surely I just use Death Rune spells? Or do I equip the Salamander and then manually cast spells with it? Thinking. I think I'm going to end up with a staff upgrade as well. I think I'll be able to make a battle staff from an eclectic impling. I don't have air orbs, so it's not going to be used, but I've got like a few earth orbs I can chuck on some. So that's it's a thing. Okay, that is a higher max. I guess so. Yeah, that'd probably be my... If I need to attack something with magic from melee range and it doesn't have an elemental weakness, that probably would be my best magic weapon. That sounds very niche. I don't think I'd use it, but technically this. I mean, yeah, sulfur blades would be great. I would love sulfur blades. It is. Unfortunately, it's got 48 health. So a 21 requires 3 hits, and a 16, which I can already hit, has 3 hits. Yes, I do have access to the staff shop in Auburn Vale. I've also got access to the staff shop in Varrock, which has the same stock. Yeah, if I could get the Nagwas, the sulfur blades, very good. But won't be using that. I think probably in this chunk we get enough Hunter to catch Ninja Implings, and I catch some Ninja Implings and I get a Rune Scimitar. That's what I think is going to happen. And that should be noticeably better on Soul and on the waves. It's just going to be like an unambiguous melee upgrade. Okay, if I get up to 90 magic, then I guess so. That would 2-hit it, and that would actually be a good use in the Colosseum. That would be funny. That would be real funny. Using a salamander for those. Yeah, when I get closer to actually getting it, we'll do some comparisons on DPS and stats and such on it. The Rune Scimitar is a bigger upgrade than you might think it is, just because it's a slash weapon. Like, the Rune Scimitar is not better over the Rune Mace. Well, it is, on the waves, but against Soul Heredit, the Rune Scimitar would replace the Rune 2H. And that is a much bigger upgrade. You reckon you'll use that? Hell yeah. I'd love to see someone bring out Salamander to the Colosseum. Exactly 200 butterflies? Beautiful. It's nice when things work out to nice round numbers like that. there anything showing up on this? I'm going to have a quick look at the chunk picker. Anything showing up that I didn't see earlier? Cook a moonlight antelope, catch a moonlight antelope, burn magic logs. Yeah, if we get the magic logs, we're going to need to do the fire making training. I mentioned that earlier. I know magic logs were a possibility in a couple of chunks around me. 4 chunks from a D-long? That'd be fun. Good memories with that weapon, that's a classic. Magic shield and mixed hide. The guild hunter stuff, if I can get it from rumors, but probably going to get locked out. Okay, so the chunk picker's not showing anything that we hadn't already thought of. It's mainly mixed hide, whatever I can get from rumors, and then whatever I can get from implings, and then just access to butterflies and the hunter potions that come from them. There is a staff shop in this chunk, but I've already got a staff shop in this chunk. Yeah, there'll be a fair few implings on the way, I'm sure. Because we'll be out in the Avium Savannah where there's an impling spawn. I've seen a lot out there already, on my way back and forth from Hill Giants. If I'm at the Sunlight Antelopes, should be easy to get quite a few. And then I might do some hopping / scouting to try find ninja imps to get a rune scimitar, because that'd be so good. I'll do the DPS calcs on it at some point, but it's going to be a very large upgrade, I'm sure. For Soul Heritage specifically. And things are going to open up a hell of a lot after I... Oh, hello, mysterious old man. Maze? Oh, we can do a fast maze. You'll probably keep all the Sunlight Hunter bolts. Probably just for a cool stack in the bank. I don't really care about getting the crossbow. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, the main reason I stopped and I used to do the opening chests in here was this was my way to get attack potions. But we just unlocked better attack potions. Is that one? Not that one. Yeah, I've already got an Amulet of Power, so the Glory is quite a small upgrade. Still an upgrade though, for sure. A Combat Bracelet is so good though. Combat Bracelet would be a very large upgrade. Would like to see that very much. Yeah, bit of money. That's not bad. I was hoping for ores because we're going to do a smithing grind as part of this chunk. I have full Sunfire Fanatic. I do not need more prayer bonus. My prayer bonus is pretty damn good, actually. I'm not going to miss 4. I'll show you what the... Oh, I can show you in the loot... no, I'll go to the bank. So in my previous, like, set of Colosseum attempts, in the last 16, I got a couple of things. Most importantly, I got 2 Sunfire dupes. That's crazy. It took me months to finish my set, and immediately after it we get 2 dupes. But then, after getting the dupes, we ended up getting the Addy ore from the Colosseum. So that creates a chunk task to use that to make some stuff. And the one I'm committing to is making an adamant axe from it, because the adamant axe is just... The adamant axe is an upgrade. So we're going to go for that. And I'm considering going for adamant knives or an adamant square shield as well, because those are... They're upgrades on a technicality. Like, in certain circumstances, technically they could be better than what I've got. I just don't think I'm ever going to use them ever. So I might just not do them because I'd never use it. And I'm gonna do the Addy axe, and on the way to that I'm gonna see how bad it is. I don't know what my smithing XP per hour is. Since the last time I did smithing, I've had some upgrades to my smithing. It's not particularly good. You would be right there. The reason that was backlogged initially and I wasn't going for it is because it sucks. But it probably doesn't suck enough to skip at this point. Probably. We'll see. I'm sure the Addy axe will be fine. I probably won't go for the square shield and the knives. And if I get a rune bar from Magpie Implings, I still might backlog it just because of how much that sucks. I don't know. Lots of time to think about that. We've got a fair amount of smithing to do on the way. Yeah, the good thing... I've got a Vinit I've got a shop to buy cosmics, and I've got gem stalls. I've got all the rings of forging I need. I would use rings of forging, I wouldn't superheat them, I'd use rings of forging. I can make as many rings of forging and as many dueling rings as I need, so the dueling rings are actually a pretty good bank tally. I've been using them a lot. But like regular jewellery, I'm not limited on that. I can just go thieve some gem stalls, get a crap ton of gems. I can mine gold ore, I've got cosmics. There might be some superheat methods that are useful though. I'm going to test some superheat method things, but that'll be in a dedicated smithing video probably. I'm not looking to start that right now. For now, it's get access to the Hunter Guild. That is the primary goal. Which is 2 levels and 29%. No, 3 levels and 29%. I can't boost for entering the Hunter Guild, I don't think. Yeah, I've definitely seen worse, and at a point that going for the 71 for the Addy axe is going to be okay. We'll do that. The higher ones might be too much for me, so I might just choose to backlog it because of how outdated this stupid skill is. Come on, Jagex, can we get a project rebalance for smithing, please? Because smithing sucks. Oh my god. The only reason smithing is even reasonable on a regular account is because we have Giant's Foundry and Blast Furnace, we just skip it with mini-games. But trying to do smithing without the mini-games is just, oh. What a horribly outdated skill. That needs an update. You can boost into the mining guild. I mean, maybe you can boost into the hunter guild. I don't think you can. Okay, let's have a look. Let's wiki that. I don't want gear enchants in this game. I just want my gear to be my gear. I don't want to have to add enchants and gems to it like I do in World of Warcraft. That doesn't feel like RuneScape to me. Wiki says not boostable. You can't boost into the Hunter Guild. So there'll be no boosting for doing that. I did enjoy the race to world first, but I wasn't there for the kill. Because they killed it on their Saturday night, which is my Sunday morning, and Sunday morning is band practice. So I was at band practice when they got the world first, so I missed it. Which, on one hand, I can't be that sad about, because band practice is great. It's like one of my favourite parts of the week, so no complaints that I was doing that. I would choose to do that even if I knew they were going to kill it, so... But it would have been nice to have both, to be able to watch the kill and do band practice, so... Unfortunate. I feel bad for Echo, though. It felt like Echo deserved it. But congratulations, Liquid, I guess. Sorry, talking World of Warcraft, Race to World first of the new raid that was released. I think I'm done talking about that now, so you can go back to understanding stuff. But basically, World of Warcraft retail is like a seasonal game, and every time a new season comes out, there's a race to see who can beat the new boss first. And there's two big teams, one European team, Echo, and North American team, Liquid. And they are very close to each other. They are like skill parity to the max, so the race was incredibly close. I can't make any crossbows because I do not have a spinning wheel to make the crossbow string. Yeah, if I was to choose one side to support, I would say I'm a Liquid supporter. But also, I'm not strongly in either camp, so I just want to see a good race, and it was a good race. Raid seems good, so I'm happy. I can be happy for Liquid and sad for Echo at the same time. Almost got another hunter level coming in. Just a couple more imps. Not imps. Flutty buys. 99.8%. Right, here we go. 43 hunter. Spotted Kebbits. Wonderful. What other things are coming up? Yeah. Some new implings. I'll be able to catch Essence, Earth, and Eclectic real soon. That's cool. I might be able to catch some imps. Interesting. I wonder if they will have a use somehow. I forgot that was a thing. I guess I'm going to try catch an imp. Yeah, I believe this chunk also has a spinning wheel somewhere. It's not shown on the map, but I think it might be an upstairs one. Oh no, there's the spinning wheel, never mind, it's diagonal, but I don't roll diagonals. But Quetzalcoatl Gorge, yeah, definitely has a spinning wheel. And that would unlock crossbows. I'm not sure which crossbows, I don't know what I have the components for. I could choose to do a big grind and go for a rune crossbow for sure. Probably won't. But I could choose to. Got more weeds coming back. Big raking content. Unlikely to get a farming level. And I'm not going to come back for raking content, I'm just kind of doing it while it's here. Rune is not magic logs. Rune is yew logs. Right? Yew trees is oh, sorry. Addy is mahogany? Fletching. Crossbows. Yew and rune, Addy and mahogany. I can actually do both of those technically. If I get the rune bar and make it into rune limbs, both of those would be doable. And then I'd be able to make... I could make ruby bolts. I wonder if those would have a use somewhere. Myth bolts to poison. Sorry, emerald bolts to poison. Ruby and diamond bolts. They might have uses on something. If I get to Delve boss, that would be definitely worth going for. But that's if we get a spinning wheel. Till we get a spinning wheel, not a thing. Oh, there's so many more cool chunks that we have the possibility to roll now after that. But it's going to be months away. Once again, we're in a multiple month chunk. It was bound to happen. We got a nice short grind with the hill giants. I'm going to say nice short grind. It ended up being like almost... It was 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Maybe it was 3 weeks. Was not expecting it to be that long. 18,500 hill giants was too many hill giants. I actually have no I don't have any semblance of how long this grind is going to take. It's the combination. There's the smith. I would guess that the smithing for the adamant would be probably over 1 month. Probably under 2 months, if I had to just guess off the top of my head right now. I haven't done testing for it, so I don't know. But if you were to ask me, just like, I had to pick right now, how long do I think the smithing grind would take, I would say 6 weeks. And then there's the hunter grind on top of that. And then there's the getting the upgrades. Looking for implings and things. And then there's the doing the Colosseum with the upgrades. For the whole thing, let's say between 3 and 4 months is my prediction. I'm also going to have a week or so away next month, so that's going to add on another 10 days-ish. But I don't... It might be right around the end of the year. Though, around the end of the year, I'll have time off from work. Because we'll be on holidays for Christmas. And I'll probably have more time to grind then. I would say somewhere around New Year's is where I would expect to be finishing. It's going to be right around the end of the year. It might be in December sometime. But that's from no testing of any of the methods. That's a pure guess right now. That could be totally wrong. I could be way off. The smithing is definitely going to be the least fun part. I'm not sure if it'll be longer than the hunter. The hunter has to go to a way higher level. But the hunter methods are pretty good. I'm expecting the hunter's going to be shorter, yeah. Oh, I'm 100% doing the Gridmaster thing. Yep, definitely. Unfortunately, you know that I just mentioned I'm going to be away for 10 days? It releases while I'm away. So I'm not going to be able to do like a day one video on it, but honestly, it just sounds like the next league. Like, they're not calling it a league, but it kind of sounds like a league. It's RuneScape, but with a twist, and you get XP multipliers and crazy power-ups. Like, isn't that what leagues are? It's just the bingo league. I'm not doing Puro in wheat fields because Puro has a guaranteed entrance through Xanaris through the Lumbered Shack, so I'm considering it as part of that chunk. So I will not be visiting Puro. Yeah. Like, I think the bingo event is... I think it's just the next league that they've chose to market differently because it feels kind of different. Exactly, Mumnoon. It's just, they're choosing to market it as not a league. It really is, though. But I do use overworld implings, yeah. So if I see overworld implings, I'll grab them. Once I get to higher level implings, if there's something I specifically want, I might hop for it. And if I get to Magpie through... Not Magpie, probably I won't get calls for that. But Ninja and Dragon Implings, I might go for ones that are scouted for me as well. But no decision on whether I'd use scouts yet. Probably not. I mean, the last league was very high effort. They designed like 6 new bosses. And it was great. Last league was fantastic. Yeah, the big things from the Ninja and Dragon Implings are going to be Combat Bracelet and Rune Scimitar. Yeah, no spinning wheel yet. Like, the Implings definitely have some upgrades, and I think I'll probably end up getting those things. Oh, I loved the last league. In fact, I've loved every league. Leagues hit for me. They're so much fun. And this just feels like a league, so I'm going to enjoy it very much. I was saying when the next league comes, I was going to do daily videos from the start. Which is not something I've done on past leagues. I've generally done some like snowflakey series, plus just getting Dragon Cup in the background. But I might try go for the daily videos from the start thing this next time. Do the first 2 or 3 days daily videos, then go every couple of days, and then maybe once a week for the end of it. But I've got 3 Dragon Cups. Is that right? It might be 4. I think it's 3 Dragon Cups. And I'm imagining in the next league, whenever the next official league that has Dragon Cups and such, I'll get Dragon Cup again. I've enjoyed going for it the last few times. Yeah, the Echo Bosses were great. That was one of the things I wanted to do last league. I made technically 4 accounts. Because I did this account, I did Varlamore only on this account. And that's how I've got some league cosmetics on this account. And then I did 3 alts that I covered all of the other regions so I could do every Echo Boss. Yeah, the Echo Boss's stuff was wonderful. Like, not all of them were great fights, they had some problems, but the fact that they did them... Personally, I really liked Echo DKs. They had a really nice... I think it was a 5-tick cycle. Where you went, like... Move, attack, boss, prayer, prayer, prayer. Move, attack, boss, prayer, prayer, prayer. And you just kept that cycle up. And that felt really nice. I was a fan of Echo DKs. Though I could see how some people wouldn't like them as much. It was kind of chaotic. My least enjoyed one... I didn't love Hispori. Great, thanks, Switch. We have Hunter. See this butterfly? There's one butterfly up in Auburn Vale. I'll show you for anyone else who has just joined us recently. Let's have a look at the new chunks. The first one we rolled... Random nothingness in the wilderness. So I now have 3 possible wilderness chunk rolls instead of 1. Don't love that. But it didn't have any grinds. Then we came back over to Varlamore and we got the Fortis Aqueduct. Also no grinds. There was technically a chunk task to kill a giant spider, which I did, but I think I've done that before? I don't know. I'm not counting that as a chunk task. This had nothing. Then we got the Hunter Guild, which is a really cool role, but I couldn't train Hunter, so it had no chunk tasks as well. And then we rolled the Quetzal up to Auburn Vale, which gives me this 1 ruby harvest, meaning now I can train Hunter, and the Hunter Guilds and all the Hunter stuff is unlocked. This is actually huge. thing I didn't like about the Hespori mostly was it was just incredibly tanky, so if you didn't have a good build yet, you just sat there doing no damage. Then it did this like projectile attack that had a tiny shadow and almost no sound cue, and then annihilated a whole area. It just wasn't like telegraphed very well. And then when you do the one ticking the plants, on one side they weren't flipped around, so you couldn't one tick in from the side, you had to go around and then one tick from there. And that was just frustrating for me. I think that boss could have done with like 1 or 2 more iterations in design. I don't have Sunlight Crossbow because it's in Yanel, and I probably won't have Moonlight Antelopes as food, because I'll need to complete, I think it's 50 Hunter Rumors for that, and I'm probably going to get locked out of Hunter Rumors before I get that. Probably. I might get lucky and get that many, but I don't think I will. Yeah, I saw Echo DK's never had... I saw, sorry, words. Oh my god, I said so many syllables in there and it made no sense. Echo DK's had a super easy cheese. Yes, but I never did the cheese because the actual boss fight was fun. So I just did the boss fight and it was great. Moonlight Moths I can do. The Hunter Rumors is to cook the meat. It's not to catch the hunter creatures. The Moonlight Moths, I will have Moonlight Moth mixes. So I have as much prayer restore as I want for anything now. I mean, now as in when I train just a boatload of hunter. So not now, but now. And I've got Ruby Harvests and Black Warlocks for attack and strength pots. And Sunlight Moths might be a good source of food that I'll use. Maybe. I do have access to Sunlight Antelopes, yeah. So that's going to be a really good training method. I don't remember the exact number of Hunter Rumors, but all of the Hunter meats to cook them requires a certain amount of Rumors done. I think same with the Quetzal whistles, so I might not end up with a Quetzal whistle, but I don't remember specifically. I think I can get the base one. They're just a couple of things that are locked behind specific numbers of Rumors, and the most important one is cooking the meats, so I probably won't be cooking Hunter meats. But I can use my Hunter meats to put in the butterflies to make 2-dose potions. So they're still good. Excluding Varlamore, Polar Hunter area is your farthest hunter area? It is very far away. I don't see me getting there in an extraordinarily long time. That might be a 10 years sort of thing to get that far across the map. Okay, maybe not 10 years, many years. I mean, maybe 10. There you go, Switch, yep. I hope I get 10 done, but I don't think I will. I think I'm probably gonna get, like, 4. Yeah, if you type !map, you can go to my chunk picker, and you'll be able to see the list of tasks. Though a lot of the collection log ones are going to go away when I get locked out of Hunter Rumors. But currently I'm not locked out of hunter rumors, so they're not going away yet. I'm not going to do anything for the sailing unlock. Sailing is just going to be locked until I get over to Port Sarum and get all the chunks for the quests, so... Sailing's probably not going to be a part of this account for a very long time. But I'll be doing sailing on my Ironman and on the UAM and such, so there'll be plenty of sailing stuff I'll be doing, just not on the chunk account. RNG is indeed a fickle mistress. And the Hunter Rumors will have a lot of RNG. 70 Herblore would be possible. Why would I want 70 Herblore? But yes, I have access to as much herb training as I want to do. I can just train Herblore. It's not fast, but I can do it. I didn't see any new secondaries that I unlocked. Except there might be some secondaries in the Hunter Loot sacks. We'll see what I roll. I'm not including partial stuff as chunk tasks, and cleaning herbs counts as partial stuff for me. So cleaning herbs and making unfinished potions is not chunk tasks. Herblore tasks only become tasks once I can make a potion. Which currently my best potion is super strength potions, which I can make. And I have made. We unlocked those with hill giants when I got limpwort roots. Let's look at what loot shows up in Hunter's loot sacks. Let's open up another wiki tab. The ruby harvest, and then until I unlock 46, because at 46 I can go to the Hunter Guild Hunter shop and I can get a butterfly net. Then I'm going to head over to Tultek Lan where I can catch black warlock butterflies, and I'm going to start banking them because those are super strength pots, and then I'll just be able to use super strength pots for all my training ever. And I'll catch a whole bunch more of these for super attack pots as well. So it's just going to be a whole lot of extra free potions, which is nice. And then I might do Pyre Foxes for my regular training, up into Sunlight Moths and Sunlight Antelopes, then Moonlight Moths and Moonlight Antelopes. There's actually so much stuff I'm going to be able to do. This has unlocked crazy amounts. Hello, Uilt. Yeah, Auburn Vale. What a wonderful place to be. I love the music here. It's just such a chill place. And I did not realize that this would be a hunter grind, this chunk. I just wanted to get up here because I like it, and it's close to Vale Totems, which I would like to unlock. But we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do before then, which is mostly a lot of hunter, and also I'm going to do a fair bit of smithing because I unlocked adamant ore from the Colosseum. Also, I think in this chunk there's a very high likelihood I get my second Soul Heredit Casey. Oh, there's 44. 2 levels to go. If you happen to be on 535, there's a good chance for a while I'm going to be in Auburn Vale. Generally, I do pretty much everything on 535 unless I need to do a world hopping method. But that's an Australian world, so a lot of you I won't be seeing there. I don't do skill capes on this account. I'm not an extreme one-chunk Ironman, so... As not marketing myself as such, I'm okay to skip some certain things, and one of those things is skill capes. Though, if I were to get Feldip Hills, I would get the 99 skill cape. It just wouldn't be required under my chunk rules. There's going to be a couple of those where I get a skill cape because I want to, not because I have to. If I had to do skill capes, I would already have a 99 construction and runecrafting grind. So, more than happy that I don't. Thank you very much, Switch. Have a good one. Okay, what's in the basic Hunter's Loot sacks? Quetzal feed, that'd just be kinda cool. Hunter Spear Tips doesn't matter. Bliss Bone Shards doesn't matter. The Hunter Meats are kinda useful to make 2-dose potions. Then there's Magic Logs. Should have a reasonable chance of getting some magic logs, which would be nice. That's basically it from the basic ones. What about the adept ones? What else do they have? Birds' nests. I already get a couple of them from trees. The blueprints has access to the uniques. Ooh, can get herbs. The herbs would be nice. Especially the Ranars. And Harrowlanders. Logs, uniques. What about the experts? Is there anything important that'd be new from the expert ones? Sunkissed bones. Not important. The pet. But I don't see that as showing up. We're not going to do enough to be getting that. That's a thing I need to check. What time is my football game today? I think it's early today. 1300 with no kite? Oof, brutal. I think I would conf, yeah. It would take quite a long time, but it's such good herb lore XP. And I've got a whole bunch of herbs that I can't use to make potions already. The plan is yes, I would. $6:30. So we're gonna need to leave at like 5:30 because it's gonna be rush hour. Oof. Stupid early games. It's getting warmer though. I don't think we're gonna go without the thermals for once today. Crazy. I hope I get lucky on some rumours and actually get to complete a few. If I get instantly locked out, that's going to be really sad. When this little counter in my chat gets to 1,000, I'm going to go make a coffee. So another 20 butterflies, then I'm going to go get the coffee started. And then, how much XP is left to 46? Got another 4k plus another, it's probably going to be like 10k total, so it's under an hour to 46. Cool, yeah, I think we're going to finish at this stream. And then we get to go unlock new stuff. Ha 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 ha. That's going to be exciting. Oh, we got our raking content again. Getting my huge... XP per hour, 56 XP per hour in farming. I don't like sugar in my coffee. I like milk in my coffee. Plenty of milk. Not sugar though. Unless I'm getting a mocha. I like the coffee with chocolate. That's my go-to order at a cafe most of the time. Depending on the place. Some places make it way too sweet, and in that case I'd rather just have regular coffee. I'd rather go for a cappuccino or a flat white. Oh, that's 1,000 butterflies. I'm gonna go put the jag on. I'll be back shortly. Alright, back to it. 1.5 more levels. And coffee has been acquired. And slightly spilt. Oops. We'll go wipe that up in a second. I want to finish my coffee first. A splotch of coffee on the desk isn't going to be a problem for now. It's only a tiny, like, when I went to sip it, a little lap came up and a little drip came down the side. And now the drip is, it's not like I knocked it over or anything. But it is coffee and it's not in the cup. Oh, hello. Come for some raking content? Maybe plant a belladonna? One day I'll get a farming and I'll plant one there. Oh, delicious. Yep, maybe eat the belladonna. Oh no. A 4? Can that not kill you? I thought I was about to see a sacrifice. I shall join in on the raking once more. I guess that's good to know. And now it's turned into a ring on my desk because the drip spread out around the bottom of the cup. That's okay. I'll wipe it away soon. I don't think I've unlocked that dance party. What do you need to do to unlock that? Does it give a hint? Oh, birthday events. Yeah, they don't hold those in Varlamore generally, unfortunately. Oh, cute little squirrel outside. I am keen to do some AFKing maples. That's going to be a lot better than AFKing yew trees, I think. The new chunks are the one in the wilderness, put a lisp on that, north of Varrock, which had nothing. The Fortis Aqueduct, which had nothing. The Hunter Guild, which immediately had nothing. And then Auburn Vale, which unlocked Hunter and then unlocked a whole lot of tasks from the Hunter Guild. So, East Auburn Vale is really the new chunk. That's the one which is the newest, but probably the most impactful is the Hunter Guild. Which is a really good result. It's not as good as unlocking moons, but it might be second best. It is a really good result. Other than the wilderness chunk, because that means I can now roll an extra 3 wilderness chunks, which I'm not so much of a fan of. This is a lot of hunter tasks. This is a lot of hunter tasks. The highest of which is catch a moonlight antelope. At 91 hunter. But chances are I'm going to go a bit past 91 hunter for a couple of things. We'll see how things progress as we get closer. For now it's get to 46 and go unlock the Hunter Guild. That's my, like, immediate thing I'm working on right now. And that means another, like, I don't know, just under half an hour probably of catching these butterflies. Yeah, I'd rather not get the revs chunk. Though, the revs chunk is going to be significantly easier after this chunk, because now I have access to magic shortbow with rune arrows. And it's a pretty good setup. So, you know, I still don't want revs, but this chunk made revs better. I will be at a +2 hunter boost, that's a good point, so only 89 hunter. I haven't kept up with what Frey's up to at the moment, so I wouldn't know, sorry. Oh, you get an MSB from Revs? You do get an MSB from Revs too, good point. I don't know, just the key with Revs is just don't go dry. I don't think the grind's too bad if you don't go dry. Great advice from Crack. You can take that advice to the bank. But if you go dry, Revs has got to be one of the worst places ever. I do! Exclamation mark Matt in the chat if you want to see it. I should put that in the title. How do I do that? Oh, my window's not wide enough. There's the edit button. Good idea, Tate. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. I sound like Twitch chat. Just don't go dry. Brutal. Oh, more raking. Yeah, their rev grind sucked. There's no long and short about it. That looks pretty horrific. But most people aren't going to get it that bad. But still, I don't enjoy the wilderness. As an Ironman player, it's very hard to enjoy the wilderness. I do enjoy PvP, I have fun in LMS. But the wilderness is just... It doesn't make sense with the Ironman game mode. Wilderness was designed before Ironman existed, so it was never a consideration. Which is fair, and now we just need to deal with it. Doesn't mean I like it, though. I think there would be certainly some... We were talking about this the other day. Either the Rev Coffer idea, or Ironman only worlds. Could make the wilderness a lot better for Ironman. I think the Wilderness Coffer idea would make more sense than Ironman only worlds for Jagex to do. I don't think they'll do Ironman only worlds. But that one would be my favourite. And the Ironman only worlds could go along with some main only worlds as well. So you can have you can have some worlds where the Ironman stay away from you. Yeah, when I do my hard clues on my Iron, I do them 5 at a time, and every time I get a wilderness clue, it goes in a pile, so I can do all the wildy steps back to back and all the non-wildy steps back to back mostly. So it's not as bad anymore. I have already rolled. And now we won't be rolling again for another few months. We've got quite a long grind set up. I'll explain those two ideas. So for Ironman only worlds, it would just mean that in the wilderness, the Ironmen are fighting each other for the spot, but you don't lose your gear. Like, it's still free PvP, but you don't get things when you PvP someone, and you don't lose stuff when you get PvP'd. But if you go to RTO and you want that world, you can fight the other Iron Man that's there and take the world. Because there'd be hot competition for there, so there'd actually be PvP going on in the wilderness. Which is a crazy thought, I know, but people would actually fight each other for worlds. I think that would be great. And the Wilderness Coffer idea is that Iron Men can... You know how you sacrifice stuff to Death's Coffer, right? And you get the GE value for it. Well, you sacrifice stuff to a Wilderness Coffer, not Death's Coffer. And when someone PvPs you, rather than getting your items, they get the GP value of your items from the coffer. So for the PvPers, they get just as much stuff, but it incentivizes Iron Men to be able to bring their stuff and not be worried about losing it, meaning they risk more in the wilderness, so it's better for PvPers. Java's here. Hello, I recognize that name. I think it was refreshing. Yeah, so I think the Wilderness Coffer makes the most sense. It means Iron Men will risk more in the wilderness. I know I would. What do you lose as an Iron Man? You lose the GP value of your items. Like, you still sacrifice items. Like, those items that you usually drop to your main and sell on the GE, they instead go into a coffer. Well, if you don't have enough, then I guess you'd lose your items. You better stock up that coffer if you want it to work. I'm sure there'd be plenty of problems with that design. I'm not a game designer. I'm not saying I've fixed the wilderness for Ironman, but I think one of those two ideas I would like. My favourite would be Ironman worlds. I would love to PvP other Ironmen to try take their wilderness boss worlds. That sounds like so much fun. Oh no, Skillspecs is gonna get me. And I'm sure he would have no issue. My skill in PvP is not high, and there is 45 Hunter. I can catch Black Warlocks when I get a net, which will be in one more level, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I can't catch them yet, because that's only catching them with a net, and I need 46 Hunter to get the net. So we're going to get one more level here, and then we're going to go and upgrade to the Black Warlocks. Oh, and there's an Eclectic Impling? I didn't know there was an Impling spawn here. I'm close. I'm coming for you. Oh, I haven't seen that clip. I look forward to seeing it though, I'll go find it soon. I've seen a couple of Wilderness Chunk players playing recently. I generally click on every new Chunk series that I see show up on YouTube. I'm an easy sell on that. And I remember 2 Wilderness Chunk series in the semi-recent past. Yeah, where I'm likely to get most of my Implings is going to be here. When I'm catching Sunlight Antelopes here, I see Implings there all the time. Oh, that just deleted the message? How do I ban someone? Did that do it? I think that did it. Wait, did I get 1500 total level? I did get 1500 total level. I didn't even realize, thank you. That's new worlds. I'm going to take a quick trip off my homeworld to a... Wait, numbers come first. 1500 total. That's exciting. These worlds will have less bots on them. Total worlds in the past always had a problem of being more laggy than other worlds, but at the moment, The botting problem is really bad. Jagex needs to sort their shit out on that. So total level worlds now, being worlds with less bots, is actually a really nice thing. Sorry, Mumnoon, you're still there and... You might catch up soon, I'm sure. I haven't run into any problems with bots yet on this account, other than just seeing them go into the Colosseum when I'm doing Colosseum. Rip to Sunfire Splinter value. Hello. Welcome back. And to Sunfire Fanatic value. And probably to Null Sticks as well, I'm sure they get plenty of those. Well, welcome back. We have shiny new worlds. Splinters are very much in the bin now. I hope Jagex sorts out their bot detection soon. Or just hires someone to go through and just ban a shitload of bots, because pretty much any boss you go do, you just see bots there doing it. And it'd be pretty easy just to go through each boss on each world and just ban all of the bots that have 5,000 KC on that boss and literally nothing else. You would get heaps of them instantly. Let's note all these weeds. Here we go. 29. Probably get a couple more on this level, but we're getting pretty close. This is the final level we're going to spend here at the Ruby Harvests. Yeah, that's fair. Because when you ban bots, you're gonna get a couple of false bans. There's not much you can do about that. And not having customer support to fix that is definitely a problem. But hope the chunk rolls went well. Managed to tune in just in time for the premium raking. Damn right, with this patch is getting raked constantly. I'm on a vigilant watch to make sure that the weeds never arrive. I'm pretty sure literally everyone who plays RuneScape other than the botters would be very happy if they just started banning bots and hired some customer support. It might be the top thing I would ask them to do right now. Probably over Raids 4. I know it's a very different thing. It's not like the people making raids are the ones that are banning bots, but the sentiment holds. Okay, because we're getting so close to the hunter level, I should look up the hunter rumor lists. And make sure I'm trying to start these at the correct levels. Yeah. Like, that would fix some gameplay things for mains. But, like, it's not going to stop bots botting if you change what bots are doing. The bots are just going to move to something else. Yeah, there are plenty of things in the game that, for main accounts, bots are propping up, like getting blood shards and filling jugs and such. As someone who plays Ironman, that sort of thing doesn't bother me, but, you know, I would be happy if they just made better ways to get blood shards and offered, you know, jugs with water in them. Random events that can kill you do nothing to stop bots. Botting is way too advanced now. That just annoys people who are AFKing. It hurts real players way more than it hurts bots. And I like some AFKing, so no thanks. I don't want random events that can kill me. Shame, you bring up a good point. Yeah, just assume with AI to write code, bots can do whatever you want in the game. Bots are going to be just as good as a regular player. Random events that can ban you, that goes hard. Hell yeah. Random JMods pop up and remove your account. Griefing forestry? I'm sure there'd be a way to make forestry pretty horrible for people. Just add all the items back in, that's grief enough. Make me get Secatua blades. I'm sure I'd love that. Do you remember the whole sort of capture thing, that the memes that came up when they were considering, well, I don't know if they're considering, when they did the survey that included how would we feel about adding ads to old school RuneScape. That was kind of brutal. Yeah, I mean, people are going to be able to code a bot to do anything they can do. If you understand the content, you'll be able to make a bot to do it. Assuming you're good at programming bots, which people are. Like, there's nothing you can do on the content side to stop bots. You just need to identify them and ban them. And currently they're just not doing that. It would seem. Oh, we're over halfway through the level. We're getting close. They've been PKing bots for ages. There's even bot farms that PK other bot farms. The bot on bot violence. Which, if you're gonna make a bot farm, that's one of the best ones to do, right? I feel less bad about that. Maybe I'll feel a bit more bad about it if I roll more wildy chunks. But let's not manifest that. Nope. No thank you. So I wikied the Hunter reset thing, block list. What's the word? The Hunter rumor full reset system. And it looks like, yeah, if I ever want to do a full reset, then I get forced to take that task, whatever it is. So I need to find the optimal level to do each of the adept and expert ones. And then I go, once I get locked on all of them, I go do a full reset, and hopefully it's something I can do to reset it. And I just loop that until I get locked out. Which might be instantly. I might get some done. I hope I get some done. Ooh, an impling I can catch. Sure, why not? Anchovies? That's wonderful. What about allowing Venezuelan gold farmers to sell gold in exchange for PKing or reporting bots? Well, I'm sure the bots get reported plenty. There just doesn't seem to be anything done about it. I don't know. I feel like they just need to hire someone whose job is dealing with bots, or just enable their bot detection systems again, because it just seems bots just aren't getting detected. I don't know why. Maybe they've had too many problems with false bans that they thought it was better to not ban. But like, I was doing barrows on my UAM the other day and just look up a random person who was doing it next to me. It's a level 96. It has 5,500 barrows KC and nothing else. Like, that's not hard to identify that that's a bot. Oh, interesting, Shem. Fingers crossed things change soon. Oh, plus weeds. We're getting close to our final rakes. That inventory is annoying me. That's better. We are 59 butterflies away from being able to hit up the Hunter Guild and buy hunter supplies. Oh, yes please. Someone got logged out. Or chose to leave. One of the two. That sounds like a reasonable way to approach it, Marcus, for sure. You're entering a war with bot makers to try to figure out ways to catch them as they figure out ways to evade your systems. Hello Runescape, how you doing? You missed 4 chunk rolls. And there won't be any more for a while, because we unlocked Hunter. We got a nothing chunk in the wilderness, our first wilderness chunk, so I can go PvP people. Hell yeah. And then we got Fortis Aqueduct, which is nothing. Then we got the Hunter's Guild, which is not nothing, but I couldn't train Hunter yet. And then we got Auburn East. And that gives me this one Ruby Harvest, which unlocks Hunter. And now we can do Hunter Guild stuff. Or, in 27 more butterflies, we can do Hunter's Guild stuff. It's close. How's your chunk account feeling as we get closer and closer to sailing launch? Thank you, thank you. It's one I'm super happy for. Oh no. So Cav got PID. Wait, did we both get that? I think we both got that. I didn't miss one. Yeah, that's fair. Not having the water chunks is a little bit of a pain for... Yep. We can both catch it. Okay, that's cool. Nine more is getting close. If I were you, for your account, I would make some sort of an exception to unlock sailing, seeing it's meant to be the whole sort of theme, right? Oh, I didn't get that one. Oh, no. Or you could just hope you get lucky, which, you know, that works too. That's a... Hoping you get lucky is a big part of the game mode. Here we go. 2 more butterflies. 1 more butterfly. There it is! 46 Hunter. I can now access the Hunter Guild and take on Tier 1 Hunter rumors. Let's get that final little rake. And then let's head over to the Hunter Guild. That's exciting. I like that very much. Thank you, Chunk Spectator. Thank you, Mumnoon. Let's bring our money. Okay, where's our Quetzal? There it is. Hello, Renu. Could you take me to the Hunter Guild, please? Oh, here we are. Dashuk. Okay, straight away, I want to go to the Hunter shop. Trade. Oh. 1 net. I can now catch black warlocks with that. Great. Let's get some magic boxes, sure. Oh my god, things are stackable now? Why are those not stackable? I got so... Okay, anyway, those are stackable, right? Those are stackable. Those are stackable, let's just buy them even though I can't use them. Teasing sticks, not stackable. Rabbit snares, stackable. Nice. Why are there not butterfly jar packs? That seems like a thing you'd want packs for. Anyway, let's just buy some butterfly jars and stack them up in the bank. You don't want to lock anything until it's all set in stone with sailing? Yeah, that makes sense. These go in scaling tab. Just hit a deposit everything, get my hat back out, money back out. Let's do a couple of trips just buying butterfly jars. Because I do want to be stocking up. Because those are very useful potions. They're going to be really nice. I'm going to run out of stamina doing this. Oh no. When I run out of stamina, I'll go downstairs. Or and maybe talk to Hold. Mixed hide friend. Trade. Needle and a couple of thread. Mixed hide base. We want 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I need to make that? Sunlight antelope fur. Okay, we won't be making that for a while. But once we train a fair bit of hunter, that's going to be super good. Okay, let's have a quick look at basic rumors. Did I open up? Before I go back to butterflies, the novice rumors. What do I unlock soon? And what can I do? I can do... Oh, I could do almost none of them. That looks really bad. Ooh. That looks really bad. Okay, I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, that's going to get locked out instantly. I'm not sure when the optimal level is, but I don't like it. Because what can I do so far? I can do... Sorry, I know you can't see this. I'm just selecting things. I can only do black warlocks. So it'll get better once I unlock Pyre Foxes at 57. And it gets significantly better when I get... $75. Let's check that. Hunter, butterflies. Yeah, so I probably don't want to take a single hunter rumor until I'm 75 hunter. That's a basic one. Maybe the next higher ones I can take earlier. But we're not going to pick up a hunter rumor here. But we will pick up a little hunter boost from the tables here. These are +2 hunter, so that'll be useful at various points. Oh, and pet the cat. Oh, he's a round little boy. Alright. Let's go have a quick look through the cave. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe going to 91 to unlock Moonlight Antelopes before I even take a single rumor. I think that might actually be the play, is I don't do any rumors until I get to 91 on basic, that is. Actually, that looks like the best looking at these. I don't think I do any rumors until 91 Hunter. Alright. I think that might be where... Oh, nice setup. Looking good. I think that might be where we call the stream today. I need to go have some food and get ready for football, because I have a 6-a-side football game this evening. So I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for showing up to the Chunk Roll stream again. We got a really fun one today. We got Hunter unlocked. We have a lot of Hunter to do. So I will see you with... I guess I'm going to get to editing the new Chunk video. New Chunk video will be out when I finish editing. Yeah, that's... Getting to the Hunter Guild is pretty much what I wanted to do for it. Okay, see you later everyone. Thank you very much again. Have yourself a wonderful week.